everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm Miss Chloe and I'm going to teach you an art lesson today. So today you're going to draw some trees and a road, and we're going to try and make it look as real as possible by making it look 3D. Do you know what 3D means? If you're not sure, it's making things look real by making it look like it's coming out of the page. So if things are far away, they look smaller. And if things are really close, it looks bigger. So that's what we're going to do in our drawing. So what you will need is a piece of paper and a pencil. I'm going to draw with pen because I need you to see what I'm drawing. And if I use a pencil, you might not be able to see it very clearly on the video. So I'm going to use pen, but I need you to use a pencil in case you make a mistake. You can erase it then. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start by put your paper this way round. So it's like a long way rectangle. And in the middle of your page, you're going to do a little dot like that. I'm going to do it a bit bigger so you can see it. Okay, that dot is as far as you can see in the distance, and it's actually called the vanishing point. But don't worry if you can't remember that. From that line, you're going to draw your road, and it's going to start really small at the back, and it's going to get bigger as it gets towards the front. So, to make sure you draw your road in the right place, we're going to put some marks on our page. We're going to put a little mark there and a little mark there. And then you're going to join that to your dot. So it should look like that. You've drawn a triangle basically. Next, you're going to do a little mark there and a little mark there. So can you see? It's the same size, those gaps. And then you're going to join that mark to your dot. Now, I'm not that bad at drawing straight lines. I'm quite good at drawing straight lines because I've been drawing them a long time. It doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight, but if you can use a ruler, use a ruler. If not, just try your best. Okay, once we've drawn that, we're going to draw some lines going across to make it look like a path. Now, we're going to start by drawing a line at the bottom, like that. You must make sure your lines go straight across. If they can't go up or down or wobbly, okay? See how mine's gone straight from one side to the other? You need to try and do that too. So we're going to put some lines going straight. My pen's running out. Okay, now you've got a path. Now we're going to draw the trees. This is the fun part. So we want it to look like we've got some trees really close to us and some trees far away. This is how we do that. We draw one tree at the bottom of the page. That's big. That tree goes from the bottom of the page, there's the tree trunk, and it goes nearly to the top of the page. Now we're going to draw another tree. This tree is going to be next to it, but it's getting a little bit further up the road. So it's going to look further away, so it's going to be a little bit smaller, because like I said, things are smaller when they're further away, or they look smaller. So here's my second tree. And I can't do it over the top of that tree. See how I've made it go behind? That's by just stopping drawing. So I've just stopped drawing when I've got to that one. And the same there, look. I haven't carried on drawing over here because this tree is behind that tree. And we're going to do one more tree now. And yeah, it's going to be even smaller. Again, I could only draw a little bit of the leaves of that tree. Now you look, that tree's the tallest and it starts lowest down. Then that one starts there and it's not as tall. And this one starts here and it's even smaller. Now, we're going to do the same on the other side. So, one big tree. I nearly drew on my front door then. And the second tree is going to be a little bit smaller. And it looks like it's going behind that one. And the third tree, see, so that's at the bottom of the page and it's nearly at the top. This one is starting a bit further up and it's not going to the top. And this one, it's going there and it's even shorter. Can you see how it looks like these trees are closer and those trees are much further away? Now, the word, there's a line, so if you look in the distance and there's no buildings or anything in the way, like say if you go to the beach, right, and you look across the sea and at the back of the sea, it just looks like it ends with a line. And that is called the horizon. Can you say that? Horizon. Now, this vanishing point will go to the horizon. So, I'm going to draw a straight line across there. That's my horizon line, and that's the line as far as my eye can see. And often, especially if you're at the beach, you can see the sun going down and setting over the horizon. So, that's my little sun in the background. Now, I can't draw the sun, the whole sun, because the trees are in the way and the grass is in the way. Things are blocking it. So I haven't drawn the whole sun. I've drawn a curved line to make it look like that's where the sun would be. And then I'm going to put some clouds on. Now, the final thing I'm going to draw, you know when you've got the road and sometimes there's lines down the middle of the road and they're white. So some cars go in one direction and some cars go in the other. I'm going to draw those lines going down the middle now. Now the lines nearest to the sun are the furthest lines away. So they're going to be the smallest, yeah. Okay. There's one. Now the next one I'm going to draw is going to start here and it's going to be underneath it and it's going to be a little bit bigger. Can you see how it's a tiny bit bigger than that one? And the last one is going to be under that and it's even bigger than that. Now there we go. That's your perspective drawing. That's your drawing of trees and a road, and it makes it look real because it makes it look like we could jump into the picture and drive up that road and get further away. You can put some birds in it if you want. That's nice. Now you could colour it in and that would look lovely. In fact, I'm going to get my coloured pencils. You don't have to colour it in, but if you've got some nice coloured pencils, oh, I'm dropping mine on the floor, you could do. Now, when I colour in trees, I do curly colouring. It's like I'm doing curly hair. You could colour it in like this, or you could colour it in normally. It's up to you. So you could colour in all of your trees. I need a pencil sharpener. I wonder if I've got another colour green. I don't think I really like that colour. I have got a pencil sharpener actually, because I've been doing some other art this morning. Let me sharpen my pencil. I'm trying to do this quick so you can go and do it yourself. So I'm not really taking my time colouring it in. I'm sure you could probably colour it in better than me. So you can colour your trees in. I'm going to have a nice orange sun. Oh yeah. That's nice. I'm going to colour my tree trunks in brown. And my grass, I'm just going to colour this one side to show you. I'm going to colour my grass in. When I colour grass in and I use pencil crayons, I do something called sideways colouring, and that's going across. So instead of scribbling all over, oh dear, I go from side to side. Can you see? Because it makes it look like the grass is flat, not all bobbly. I've got a bit of gaps, but I'm just trying to do it quickly. And my road, I wonder if I've got a grey. What colour's that? Brown. Got silver. What's this? Oh, grey. That's what we want. So I'm going to do, again, sideways colouring. Oh, I've drawn on the door. And again, it's good job it's pencil. Okay, we've got a bit of the road coloured in. I'm going to press on harder for the path, and I'm going to do it in grey, but see, I'm pressed on really soft with that, really gentle. Pressing on hard now. Just to make it look like it's made from a different thing. Need to colour my other tree trunk in, don't I? Oh dear, I need to sharpen my pencil. And you can do your sky blue, leave your clouds white. I'm going to colour in over the white on the trees because I think it will look better. Now, if you've got paint, you could paint it. If you've got crayons, you could use crayons. Or you could just leave it, pencil. This makes it look a bit more bright and colourful, doesn't it? But the main point of learning today's art was to make things look further away and closer. Nearly finished this side. And I'm going to colour in a little bit of the sky. I need to sharpen my pencil. Sky, which direction do you think I need to colour in for the sky? Do you think I need to go up and down or sideways? If you said sideways, you are correct. So then, I'm not doing that. I'm going from side to side. Makes you look more like an artist, I think. Okay? And you can imagine what the rest of it would look like if I coloured the other side. Kids, have a lovely time doing this. I can't wait to see how you get on. I think I'm going to be really, really impressed. See you next week for another art lesson. Bye.